FullyChop is hands down the
Fully
youngest crash
Chop.
out that we have covered on this
The youngest crash out, no cap.
channel. From stealing firearms on IG Live to backdooring people he was once cool with and mocking their death, FullyChop has made himself the top op in Chicago, and even going in and out of juvenile hall at only 17 years old. After losing some of his closest friends to this gang war, Chop would continue to rain havoc on the streets of Chicago in
Crazy,
the name
boy.
of his fallen members.
Fuck all the Opps.
If you ain't with us, you against us.
They really mad about this.
Yeah, stop chasing him.
One person is dead and 4 others are in the hospital.
FullyChop, then Snake.
Okay, so for good, I smoked that little boy. My folks blow the 10 in the 22 with the switch.
Of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head.
Chop would be born and raised in Chicago, being raised as the second oldest within 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Claiming to have jumped off the porch at 14, Chop grew up off of 59th and Paulina Street in PGF territory. PGF stands for Psycho Gang Family, most notably known where rapper PGF Nook is from. The gang had started after PGF Mula's brother Psycho was killed, and the gang decided to carry his name with honor. With many beefs in Chicago, PGF would find themselves in constant conflict, including with the infamous Bloodhounds, most commonly known for their fallen member Lil Jeff. Now, this story gets a bit complicated, so I'll brief you as best I could to make the story as easy to follow as possible. Don't forget to like the video. Our story will start around July 2024 when Chop would shoot his first music video titled Bounce Out, where we would see FullyChop, Q50 Lil 50, Quan Get 'Em Gone, Lil Queso, and more. Now, this video shoot is important because all of these friends would look like they're having a good time and getting along great. However, all of this would be extremely short-lived. In this video, we could see young Chop flexing a new chain that he claims that he stole from the Opps.
Niggas out there, I was the youngest to do it on my dead grandma. Fuck all the Opps in. Y'all should know about this, Jay. Nigga, we like you, we take.
And this would just be the beginning of his crash out antics. The music video for Bounce Out would drop and instantly start to make some noise through Chicago, with this video sitting at about a 700K views to date. FullyChop would continue to be seen incriminating himself on social media, from showing off stolen firearms to taking the police on high-speed
Stop doing all that bapping, little boy. We was finna give it back to you, but now it's that. Let me tell y'all something about these little stupid little boys, boy. They gotta do stuff like this, and they gotta show you, no matter how much it'll put them in jail, because if they don't show you, it didn't happen. You feel me? Now, if they show you, they feel like they got some evidence now. So now they feel like that you feel like they really street niggas, or they really like that. They really savage. You feel me? If they don't show you, they don't think you gonna think that. So they be kind of happy a little bit. They be sad. They be kind of happy when they close homies die and stuff like that, because it's like, ooh, I'm even more of a street nigga now because I've been to jail and I got dead homies. So now I'm even more solidified. It's a sickness.
Shoots at sunrise.
Trying to read the plate the one boy doing.
Yeah, stop chasing him. Stop chasing him. Fucking him up, big.
I don't know why you even turn the lights on.
I told and they recording. It's just too bad. This
Chop
all
would
while
continue to
FullyChop
epitomize
driving.
the crash out generation.
Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone, and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now, your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to CashKick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Skate.
After dropping his next visual titled Came Around Flexin', which is at about 3 million views to date, not to mention Chop has been rumored to be responsible for the deaths of both Murdoch and Baby Murdoch from 147, the same gang as the famous Glock Boy Bobo. It was also publicly known at the time that Chop had taken guns from Bloodhound Lil Speedy, who would also be Chop's cousin, and also Chop's former friend Lil Queso. Combined with all of this insane drama surrounding FullyChop, and on top of his last video blowing up, Chop had earned himself an interview with On a Couch TV, where we would really get to know this teenage menace.
I remember
During
that.
this interview, Chop would tell us that he took his friend Queso's gun because he found out that he was playing both sides. In other words, being too friendly with the ops.
It seemed like in Chicago this happened a lot with y'all homie Queso or something where y'all took his pipe.
That's Lil Cuz.
That's Baby Cuz. But he was playing he was in the middle, folks.
That's my Lil Cuz.
If you ain't with us, you against us. It ain't no middle.
They would also mock the death of Big Doc and Baby Doc, claiming their murders.
Baby Doc.
He was playing in the middle, so he took his gun. What? Why don't you just stop hanging with him? What the fuck? What is taking his gun supposed to do? That's just making niggas more mad at you.
Big Doc died in the worst way on all my dead people.
They
Folks
both
died with
died,
his
look.
Drake, folks died with his button. Then it gets
Look,
vicious.
One died, with his Drake. One died, I don't know. He had a gun, I think.
Both of them got f***ed up though.
Both of them got f***ed up.
Big Doc and Little Doc.
that.
Cares up, man.
On top of that, they would flex the guns that they had claimed they had stolen from
Look,
Queso.
he got his gun tucked, and then he got his. Look how thirsty that he is. He got his gun tucked, and then he got his hoodie on top of the gun so you can see it. Like, it's something wrong with these little boys, gang.
and Lil Speedy.
They really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this.
Oh my
They really mad about
All this about that, for this.
Brr.
Hey, that's still look us.
That's still Lil Cuz.
That's Lil Cuz right there.
That's still Lil
They
Cuz.
look us.
In the middle.
But that's what they mad about. Smoking dog. You know, my dear brother.
Baby Doc.
Baby
You
Doc.
smoking both the docs.
Smoking both of the my
Baby
dear
Doc.
brother.
That's my favorite.
Nobody but my dead grandma. I'm smoking speedy dead no
You know that English smoking dog.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely smoking Speedy.
Brr.
I want
Brr.
that.
Everybody new pack of the day.
These kids are clearly out to claim themselves as the youngest in charge, and they would certainly back these claims up.
Kids slow
After
as
this
a box of
interview,
chips,
the gang
man.
would head over to the infamous couch of DJ U, and it turns out they would have to ditch their high school to make it to this interview. Chop would tell us that his late cousin Sosa would also be responsible for getting him into the streets.
So you say you start, hanging out around age 12. Who was it, that kind of introduced you to the street life? Who were you hanging around?
Big cousins, I'm big cousin Sosa that died.
And also express aspirations of making it big in rap just like Lil Durk.
Shout I get rich as shit. I'm trying to take this shit to the next level and shit. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be what Lil Durk and them at type shit. My cousin.
Okay.
However, in order to make the kind of pain music that Durk makes, you would really have to deal with these kind of life struggles. And
Right.
nobody knew that like FullyChop. He would go on to drop 3 more visuals for 333, Devil in My Head, and Do It Right, featuring Lil Mari, amounting in over 4 million views total. However, soon all of this dissing would soon come back to haunt him, when in October, his best friend Q50 Lil 50 would be gunned down in an alley.
We have learned that a 15-year-old boy was shot and killed last night in Chicago
15.
around 8:30 in the 6600 block of South Champlain.
The story is that Q50 got his gun stolen by the op, Lil Tay. Upon pulling up to Lil Tay's residence to get his gun back, Q50 would be met outside with the rain of bullets, and he would not survive his wounds. He was only 15 years old, and we would find out later that he was being raised by his 19-year-old sister Jada, who was
She just
clearly
as
her
slow.
own version of a crash out.
Right.
Not to mention hood journalist
She
Trench's
just as
News
slow.
would try to help Jada start a GoFundMe for Q50, and she would turn around and say that she wanted to use the 30K to put on the op's head. So Trench's News had to reconsider the whole.
That's where she supposed to have got the 30K from? So for everybody that don't know, this Q50 sister, right? When Q50 passed away, she was outside of the hotel talking about she finna put 20, 30K on whoever killed her brother head. When I seen that video, I knew what was going on. Crash out sister, crash out brother. Duh, every time. It ain't like she 19, folks. She grown as hell. That's grown enough. You know what I'm saying? That's grown enough to be like, hey, y'all chill out. Like, y'all coming to my house and chill out. Stop getting on the block all the time. Stop posting them guns all the time. Do this, do that. She over there and tagging out. I'm smoking Speedy. I'm definitely smoking Speedy. They gonna get you, Queso. Like, she just as slow. She's slower than them, really, because she older.
offer. The following month in November, Lil Tay, Q50's killer, would be involved in a fatal car accident and he wouldn't survive.
I heard about that.
One person is dead and 4 others are in the hospital following a crash in Grand Crossing.
That's a bad crash, bro.
Happened around 2 a.m. this morning.
Lil Tay was rumored to have about 5 bodies, with Q50 being the 5th and the last. Within that same week, FullyChop would be picked up by police in an ongoing investigation. Chop would be out in only 10 days and instantly jump on IG Live to let everyone know that he was free and without house arrest. He would also let us know that he was in Module 4E and that him and his gang would run the show in there. So much so that he would claim that 4E is a PGF module. Chop would also throw shots at his former friend Queso, saying, "I'll smoke that little boy, that's my son."
Queso was good on social. Queso was good. I smoked that little boy. I don't gonna pay him no attention.
Following this live, the issues with Queso would just begin when Chop would post a video of Queso getting his gun taken from him. Days later, Chop would incriminate himself yet again, posting a video of blood on the concrete with gunshots going off in the background and the caption saying Lil Speedy's gun jammed on him,
These little boys
referring
are
to
slow
the
as a
gun that
box
he
of chips,
allegedly
bro.
stole from Bloodhound Lil Speedy. Things would get even darker when the 15-year-old Queso would be found by his mother dead in his own bedroom with a gunshot wound to his head.
Police are investigating the shooting death today of a 15-year-old boy.
This
Police say
story is
found
crazy.
him
They
with
need to
gun-
make a whole series about this. This need to be a Power. This need to be some 50 Cent. They need to call 50 Cent, folks.
Wound to
This
the
here
head
don't make
inside
no
a home
sense.
just before noon today. The home is on South Parnell and West Marquette in the Inglewood neighborhood. So far, no arrests have been made.
It was rumored that Bloodhound Lil Speedy would be responsible for backdooring Queso after he would not post anything about his friend being killed. Let me know in the comments if you have more background on this situation here. Following Queso's death, FullyChop would post a full video of when Queso got his gun taken with the caption, "This is going in my Super Slime video, no bullshit." And Chop wasn't kidding, because 2 days later he would drop the visual to Super Slime with this video as the intro, and sitting at about 4.5 million views to date, and would also be trending on YouTube. The next day after the video dropped, Chop would be seen on IG Live backdooring one of his friends yet again, then taking his firearm and pointing it at his head before he makes a getaway.
He took his gun. Took his gun, took his clip, put the clip in, cocked it. He talking about this took.
To wrap up 2024 and start 2025, Chop would drop 4 more visuals amounting in over 3 million views. Most
little boy
notably the
slow.
track
Call the
titled
police on him.
None, which is at about 2 million views itself, which would open up with PGF on their Opps block with the caption "Long Live 50. Chop would be constantly provoking his Opps in this way. Like in this clip where he drops his location on live and describes what would happen if the Opps pulled up alongside his vehicle.
I'm giving low, pull up on the side, see what you get hit with. All my nails. My folks blow the tail in the 22 with the switch. Folks gonna be blowing the 22 with the switch. While I be blowing the Drake, yo, I get it.
However, these antics would come to a halt when Chop would find himself in handcuffs yet again, but this time he would be picked up with his best friend, Quan Get Him Gone. They would be picked up on multiple charges, including possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of a machine gun, and attempted murder of the first degree, and more. This incident would have occurred back in September 2024 when a 15-year-old was shot in his legs at 5704 South Wolcott and would thankfully survive his gunshot wounds. Now, around this time, there were a lot more rumors
57th
going
and
around.
Wolcott. I went
Some
to school on 63rd and
would
Wolcott.
say that Bloodhound Lil Speedy had told on Chop and Quan, since
That's
after they would
Inglewood.
get locked up, Speedy was expected to come home shortly after that. But the narrative would shift when the next day, Chop would then be released, while Quan would remain behind bars, insinuating that Chop may have cooperated to get out sooner. Let me know in the comments what you think. Soon, Bloodhound Relvert
They all
and Lil
snitching.
Speedy-
That's one thing y'all don't understand. FBI, open up! You think this 15-year-old little boy is finna go in here and do some time by himself and not tell on y'all? That's just stupid to me. I think FullyChop 17. I get him 25 at the latest. He keep doing everything he doing right now. He won't live to be past 25.
He would take to IG Live to clear up any snitch allegations.
Unless he change everything he...
Bro, stop playing. Man. Y'all go play with y'all mama or somebody that love y'all. But we don't play with niggas about no snitch rush. My dear, we don't do none of that. That ain't our lane. We don't play like that. Stop playing like that, and that, we gonna lose. We gonna deal with that right there.
And surprisingly, Jada,
Should be
Q50's
sounding
sister, would
good.
come to Chop's defense as well.
Y'all just be blowing me. Y'all swear my little brother snitching. Y'all swear it is. For one, FullyChop, then snitch.
FullyChop would continue to capitalize on this momentum by dropping
Yeah,
3 more
he ain't
visuals
snitched
amounting
yet.
in over 1 million views.
Wait till
including Pick 'em
wait
Up-
till they lock his ass up for something for real and they trying to give him 15, 20 years. I bet his ass snitched in. And if he don't, he gonna be wishing he snitched about 2 years in. He gonna be like, damn, I should have snitched.
Featuring Quan Get 'Em Gone. Now, Chop has been the center of a lot of controversy in just the past 6 months, and he wouldn't stop now. While we would see Chop and Speedy constantly going back and forth, with them basically calling each other a snitch after they had both been locked up and released. Now, since Chop would post his supposed friend, Lil Mari, being stripped on the street, it seems that his backdoor allegations will continue. And with FullyChop's project titled Voice of the Nine about to drop, I only see this controversy continuing to benefit his rap career, as long as he can stay alive and free to enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
He'll be dead in jail by 25, gang. Sad as I could say. That's what I bet my money on. Cause he not only is he in the streets, he's stupid in the streets. Like, he one of them niggas who want the clout for being in the streets. He want everybody to know he in the streets. He want everybody to know he robbing people and shooting people and taking niggas' jewelry, which is a crime. Somebody need to call the police on his ass, folks. Somebody in his neighborhood call the police on his little ass. It might save his life. Because if you don't, he might not make it past too much longer, gang. I'm just being honest with y'all, folks.